Hey everyone, welcome back to Minecraft. So it's actually the next day. I went and camped out and got myself a whole ton of wool. I got myself a whole ton of brick stairs. So, hooray! Now let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This let's go get some red dye. Hunting down these double tall plants was probably the best decision ever. Okay, so we got that. Now we can turn that into that. Hooray! We got ourselves all the red dye we're gonna need. Okay, so last time I was talking about Speed Racer. And this time I want to talk about a little more Speed Racer because it means a lot to me. Um, it's what got me through a lot of really tough times when I was little. And it's what's gotten me... Oh no. Oh no. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I really should have paid attention to that. I forgot about that. Dye, you have to do one by one, so what you're supposed to do is dye the sheep, not the wool. Well, I will definitely be facing the consequences of that later. Great. Anyways, let's just start building before I lose my head. Okay, so first off, let's put the brick stairs up. I hope I have enough. If I don't, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, so Speed Racer. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the. I know that there's I think a 1997 Speed Racer X, I think is what it's called. I have not actually seen that. I've thought about watching it, but it's one of those things where I don't really have the time, and I don't want to see. I'm scared that something's gonna turn me off of Speed Racer, so I'm basically keeping a kind of a wide berth of it. I know it's kind of stupid, but I'm paranoid. I don't want to. I don't want to mess up my thoughts about Speed Racer whatsoever. Okay. So, I know I talked a little bit about this last time, but for me, the things that I will never forget, and it's funny because when I'm dreaming, a lot of these things come and find their way into my dreams. A really big one, for instance, is the running sound in that show. The tapping of feet on the ground when they run or when they jump into a car is something I don't think I will ever get out of my head. It's just this tap 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 that it sounds so fake, I guess. But it's one of those things where I really don't ever hear. I basically don't ever hear this sound effect, but when I do, it makes my day. Let's see other things. There's the I can't think of what it's called. It's the so the whole show. I'll just give you guys a quick I'm sure many of you guys know, so I don't have to be saying this, but I'm still gonna say it anyways. So the show is it's a racing show. It's about an 18-year-old kid named Speed Racer, his family, Pops Racer. It's very, 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 very brilliantly named. I think it's Mom Racer, maybe? Ma, maybe? Spritle, who is his little brother. Chim Chim, who's his little brother's monkey. Trixie, his girlfriend? I'm not actually sure what their relationship is. Trixie, and then Racer X as well. I'm not going to give away who exactly Racer X is, just in case you're interested or haven't seen this, but if you have seen it, you know who he is. Anyways, also forgot, I'm sorry, yeah, Star Wars is now, a new Star Wars is actually playing. I timed these brilliantly. There's also, I forgot to mention, Sparky. Sparky is Speed's friend, who is a mechanic. Sparky helps to work on the Mach 5. The Mach 5 is the racer's car. And basically the whole thing is Speed going on races, and in the beginning, Pops doesn't want him to go race because of a misfortunate event that happened years ago, or someone wants to steal something, or they want to steal the Mach 5 because it's the best, and yeah, basically that's basically what the show revolves around. It revolves around those characters. There's also one of my favorite characters is Inspector Detector. What kind of name is that? What? Honestly, Inspector Detector. Who thought of that? I mean, I know I think it's the Japanese translation. It's like how in Earthbound, Porky is a Pokey. So instead of Porky, the fat kid being Porky, his name is Pokey because of translation, which I actually find is hilarious. Almost better than Porky, but not quite. Okay, so back to the important stuff. Speed Racer. So, Speed is like I said, Speed's an 18-year-old kid who is obsessed with race car driving. He competes in these super dangerous, I think it's a 52 episode show, if I remember right. I was looking at the disc set earlier. It's like I was saying, it's a 52 episode show, and they're all kind of self-contained stories almost, where it's I mean, the one that scared me as a kid was the Mammoth car, just because the horn. When I was a kid, the horn of the Mammoth car scared the ever-living Christ out of me. I mean, okay, I'm not a religious person. I apologize if I've offended you in some way. It's saying I picked up a long time ago. The horn of the Mammoth car is this. It's kind of eerie, to be honest. If I'm remembering it right, I mean, some of this stuff is so hard for me to forget, and I don't want to forget. The horn of the Mammoth car scared me so bad when I was a kid. It's this I don't even know how to explain it. It's just this. It's not the right sound for a car. It's not the right sound for a car to make. It's almost like it's like you took a scream and like an eerie sound of the mist and distorted it. I don't even know how to do it. You know what? If I remember and I get to that point in this episode, I want to put the sound right here. I don't know how long that was. I hope that was enough time for it. Anyways, that is the Mammoth car's horn. That horn gave me nightmares. It's this giant red car. When I say giant red car, I mean giant red car, and it got the name Mammoth car because they were like, "Oh my God, that's a mammoth car." They're wonderful naming ideas. I mean, then again, this was the 60s. I don't blame them at all. Anyways, that horn scared the ever living god out of me when I was little. So I would always go to bed scared of this horn, and then I would be kept up thinking about this horn because I have this wonderful ability to inject random things into what I think about, and that those random things generally include random dreams and stuff, and that's a lot of the times what happens. And okay, so all that scared me so bad, but I guess the big upside of all that is that, I mean, I'm never ever gonna forget that stuff ever. And I mean, I love it. I've actually been trying to find a Speed Racer game that I can play on my channel because I love it, but the issue is that they're not that good. I would love for them to be better, but that is asking a lot. Okay, so second off, I hope you guys like this more colorful. I mean, it's still very much my habit of patterns and not very random. I'm working on that. I am working on that. I want to make a more natural build sometime soon, and I am definitely preparing for that. So I really it's one of those things where I can't really put into words. what exactly... Oh my god, I'm sorry if you heard that. What... It's hard to put into words, I guess. What? I just right-clicked, and you can make a grass path? Oh my god. I learned something new by accident. Okay, that's awesome. I'm happy I know about that. Okay. Yay, we got the floor done. How much time do we have? Oh wow, that's just about perfect. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Next time will be the last episode that we end up working on this. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I might still be talking about Speed Racer, I might not be. It depends on what my brain is going. I'll probably be talking about Speed Racer. Who am I kidding? Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.